I have a crush on the IT guy at work. What can I sabotage so he can fix it? I have a crush on our IT guy at work. We outsource our IT, so he is not on site and the only time he is here is to fix a situation. What can I sabotage so I can call him to fix it? Nothing too crazy. As an IT guy, I say don't do dumb shit with your computer. He'll adore you for it. Not bothering IT guys with dumb shit is a skill few people have. Tell him you appreciate his work, and he'll think you're a unicorn. As an IT person, your printer probably doesn't work. Sabotaging is a great way to have no chance. Just ask him out. Tell him about your harebrained plan. Make it a joke and ask him out. I was actually thinking about messing up something on my computer so you'd have to come fix it. Lol, but I know you're busy and that would be kind of messed up, so I figured I'd ask you out like this instead. How about you don't and just talk to him the next time he gets called in? I work in IT. Do not sabotage anything, if your employer suspects that it may cost you your job. Just wait and look for an opportunity to strike up a conversation. Have a few openers ready and be ready to try and inject an offer to give him your number or invite him to dinner or something. You could say your internet or printer is acting up and when he arrives and tries it, play it off like it's his magic aura. This is very common with IT work. Then strike up a conversation. Trust me, you don't even need to do that. Ask him out. Girl, just ask him. This ain't the movie LMAO. Say you are attracted and you want to hang out sometime LMAO. There's going to be a fine line between sabotaging something so simple to fix he writes you off as an annoying idiot who's wasting his time and risking your job. Have you considered talking to him the next time he's in? Hell, if you can call him to fix it, how about calling him and asking if you can get coffee together? Put in the work order you are having a picnic error and he needs to fix it. I am not sure that's a good idea. What if you accidentally do this on a day that he's already very busy or tired or something, and it makes it worse? I think you should just talk to him. Maybe you can take your lunch breaks at the same time and hang out. Or you can invite him to some fun weekend activity. I had a crush on an IT guy that the company I work for works closely with. We started talking and we would always joke about doing this same thing just so we could see each other. But I couldn't do that to him after realizing how busy he is. I wouldn't deliberately sabotage anything, but I would always ask him if he could help me. My email isn't working or Excel or something. After further dating, I started getting advice and tips so I could fix my stuff and not have to put a ticket in for simple stuff. Fast forward some, he is now my boyfriend for almost a year and a half. Heart and is very much appreciated for all he does, work-wise and in general. Write him a letter that says, "Do you like me?" Check yes or no. Seriously. Just ask him out next time you see him. Sabotaging something is immature as fuck. What can you sabotage? Your job. Talk to him like a normal person. It's basically a coin flip whether he'll be flattered or put off. If his professionalism is something you admire, you can put your money on put off. If you're actually interested, going through an organic channel would be much better than a professional one. Don't sabotage a thing. It's annoying. It's just more work to do. And there is no guarantee you will get your guy to come and fix it. You may get someone else. Send him an email and ask him to go to have a coffee with you. Don't shit where you eat. Don't fuck where you work. Please don't. Someone asking for help is often annoying enough because it's all we hear all the time. Just talk. Or if you have genuine problem, ask about some advice or something. But if I was him and found out you did that on purpose, you'd have negative chances. With that approach, all you'll be sabotaging are your chances. Be more clear with your intentions. So, we've just skipped over the era where we just casually approach humans and ask them if they're free to grab a cup of coffee sometimes. I would recommend instead building some knowledge on computers, and tell him that you appreciate his work and would love if he could show you how to keep your system running well. IT person here. Don't mess with your computer, please. Nobody calls or sends in a ticket to ask how the IT person is. It's always problem. Try sending in a ticket asking how they are. Tell him you like his glasses. If he says they're not for sale, you're in. As an IT guy I feel very different from everyone else's posts here. I got into this job to help fix cute teachers' computers. I wouldn't go out of your way to break stuff, but asking him to show you how to do hard, complex things would be nice. That way you can compliment his knowledge and show you appreciate his help. That being said, I would never say no to a teacher straight up asking me out on a date. It's attractive, and even if I wasn't interested, I would give it a shot just because you worked up the courage. I don't think that the way to an IT guy's heart is to be incompetent with computers and to break stuff. If you like to plumb a waffle, stomping shit down the shower drain till it stops working isn't going to impress the guy, lol. Call with a simple fix issue you can fix, then ask him out. Done. No deception that will bite you in the ass. Just an excuse to call. A lunch reservation for one. He can fix it by joining. Back in the day, the company that I worked for provided IT support for the other sort, office mates, company we shared space with. Then we parted ways, but still provided their IT support. There was an office girl I had a total crush on. Always got the idea she was doing exactly what you're thinking. Would have given my left pinky if she had just asked me out. Do it. You'll make his year. Don't sabotage anything. Just walk down to the IT department and ask if he'd like to go for lunch with you. Honey, this isn't a movie. Just ask him out for a cup of coffee. Life is too short and complicated enough as it is. Just go for it. If the genders were reversed, then this would be very creepy, lol. I think you forgot your login password. Ask him how he got into IT. Tell him that you appreciate his work. I wouldn't sabotage anything. He'll be invested in fixing the issue. Plus, he may ask what happened, and if he's good, he may catch on. Just talk to him. Ask him how he feels about the company you work for. Being asked about my workday makes me feel great because I know someone cares enough to ask. Ask him how to do something that you would actually like to learn. Don't. Can be illegal. Ask a good question like, how do I do this? Turn it off so he has to turn it back on for you. Why not tell him you're interested? Save the poor guy some grief. I am sure Karen is making him miserable. Just tell him your Reddit account. Chances are HES already seen this. Don't make his job harder. Call him down to the sewers and tell him he'll float too. 1. Tell him your CD tray doesn't work, but it actually does. 2. He tries to eject the CD tray and it opens normally, revealing a note that says, "Will you go out with me?" Nothing. Don't be a weirdo. Just talk to him like a normal person. As someone who travels around a big city doing IT work, usually at restaurants, gyms, offices, I wish somebody would even take the time to talk to me. Are you an significant other file? 'Cause I'd love to mount you. Married to an IT guy. Feed him chocolate chip cookies. This doesn't sound like a healthy way to start a relationship at all. If you're too scared to communicate your interest in him, you'll definitely be too scared to have the kind of difficult, direct conversations that a healthy relationship needs. Your phone. It needs his number. One time I deleted Ethernet. Delete the System 32 directory. Download porn on your work computer and slow it down. Tell them you need the said IT guy to come. And then once he sees the porn you like, he'll decide to reciprocate by showing you his porn collection or not. Carrot. If you THJNK that sounds like the plot of a porno, well, it is.